Hello, welcome back to High Five Regional Shop. My name is Derek. I've been selling on eBay for about 17 years now, and I share what I sold over the weekend so other eBayers can see what things they can pick up and sell on eBay. This channel, we've been doing it for about a year or a year and a half now, and we're gaining a little bit of momentum, but just ask that you, my Christmas wish is that you would tell somebody about the channel so that they subscribe to get a few more subscribers. We had a really good weekend uh, here at High Five Resale Shop. We sold 14 things. I would have hoped for a little bit more, but we sold a good dollar amount of things, and we had one really big high dollar sale, and I'll show you that near the end. But let's get into the things that sold over this last weekend. I didn't really have a lot of time this weekend to list. I listed a few things on Saturday, just after I got home from volunteering at the church all day. So I really didn't put in a solid amount of listing. And then on Friday, tried to, but there are other things that got in the way on Friday to list. So we did list pretty much every day this last week, but just not the quantity I was looking for. So this sold this audio CD of The Killing Floor by Lee Child. If you don't know, pick up Lee Child books, or some of them are worth it because the Jack Reacher, this is the guy who wrote Jack Reacher, so some of that stuff is still worth money, so look into it if you see it. This sold for $11.20 plus shipping on top. And until they're done making Jack Reacher stuff, that stuff will still be worth something, because every new season that comes out, there's a new group of people that join up into it. Okay, the next thing that sold, and it doesn't happen very often, but I wasn't able to find it in my CDs, and it was a new Tracy Lawrence Hindsight 2020 country music CD, and I was not able to find it in the storage area. So I do not, I think I'm going to have to message this person to tell them I don't have it, and apologize. Usually I just throw the apology out there first and tell them I'm going to cancel it on their behalf, and then I go ahead and cancel the item and refund all the money to them. This is like the first time it's happened in like 6 months, so it's good and it's bad that the person's not getting it all in the same. But that was the next thing. So that was kind of disappointing this morning that I couldn't find that item. The next thing is a hoodie that sold. This gray Hollister distressed kind of look hoodie. It says Hollister on the front, and it's got 22 on the back. It's an extra large hoodie with the full zip front, and that sold for $14 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold is from The Office TV show. So it's a little Dundee keychain, and it's got a pair of socks that say Dunder Mifflin on it, and then assistant to the regional manager. Assistant to the regional manager coffee cup. This set is unopened, and it sold for $8 plus shipping on top. The next item is it's sealed in a package because it's a fur item. Let me get it out. Anything that's fur, I do a little extra protecting on it when I put it in the storage area, just because you don't want to get any bugs in it. But it's this Daniel Boone type coonskin cap. It's vintage probably. They don't make this stuff anymore. You can tell the tail is real coonskin. It's got the skin backing to it. And then the other part is synthetic. So that was vintage item, and that sold for $17.49. I put a keyword in that listing that I used. I did Daniel Boone, coonskin cap, hat, cosplay, costume, Scott Farkas. So Scott Farkas is the kid in A Christmas Story who beats up Ralphie. So I just used that as a keyword as well. I don't know if that was the determining factor. I just telling you what I put in that listing. The next item that sold is Glee, the Christmas album, volume 2. And this was new, sealed, and this sold for $4.99 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold were a pair of cleats, probably somebody's Christmas gift. These I got from the Academy clearance sale. These Alpha Hurricane Varsity 4 low white cleats, men's 9.5. These sold for $25.34. And I picked all the shoes up. The new Academy shoes, I picked them all up for $9.98. So I try to make sure that I sell them for over $20. A couple of the Nike running shoes we sold for like $45, $50. And it might have been a couple videos ago, or might have been the last video. The next thing that sold was this Mary Kay Satin Hands 3-piece set with a softener, a refiner, and a shea cream. That sold for $7 plus shipping on top. And since those are liquids, those are going to have to go out special. They're going to have to stay ground for sure. The next item is another item I couldn't find in my storage thing. So 2 in one day, very disappointing. But it was a white Bass Pro Shops cotton hat. It's a snapback. And it just has the oval with the yellow. And then it says Bass Pro Shops. The thing about that one is I can run past the Bass Pro Shop outlet near me, and I will run in there and see if I can find one of these white hats, so I don't have to take a negative on this. But that Bass Pro Shop hat sold for $10 plus shipping on top, so I just need to go in there and see if I can find one of those $4.99 hats that they had and then ship it out for the customer. I might do the same thing and tell them I couldn't find it, but I'm pretty sure that the last time I was in there I saw these white hats in there, as long as the ones that I saw weren't youth hats. So I will go in there and see if I can find an adult white hat. The next thing that sold was this little Master Chief figure. It is missing the card from the back, but the guy is basically new. But I sold it as used as is, because there was no backing to it. And this sold for $5 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold was another hoodie. Okay. So this dark gray hoodie, and it's got the Mizzou Tiger on the front chest. It's a woman's kind of jacket. I just don't know any guy would wear the glitter like this, but it's got the glittery guy. It's got the hood. It's a little extra long for ladies. They like it to cover their bottoms. You got Mizzou Tigers on the back, and I think it might even has those little holes that they can put their fingers through, their thumb through. So that a pretty nice one. That sold for $12 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold was this Banana Republic XXL Luxe Performance Tee. I gotta take that price tag off of there. But it's new with tags, and this sold for $10 plus shipping on top. I found this at apparently I found it for $4.99, so it wasn't a great turnaround on that. But I knew that if I didn't sell it, I wanted to see how they did because they had more of them. But if I didn't sell it, I could always just wear it. So $10 plus shipping on top. It looks like I bought it for $5. So there wasn't a whole lot of price. There wasn't a whole lot in it that we made money on there. The next item was some shoes from the consignment sale, closet consignment sale. These are Cole Haan shoes. The front is leather, the back is suede. They're 9Bs. They got the zip in the back. And these sold for $28 plus shipping on top. So there's one more item, right? Let's see, there's one more item. Okay, the last item was the big one. When did this sell? Sold Friday, I think it was Friday evening. I took my daughter to for practice rehearsal for the church Christmas show, and as I was going through the parking lot, this sold. So this Dave Matthews Band concert poster live in Central Park for September 24th, 2003. So over 20 years ago. So it's laminated, and this sold for $200. I got an offer. I had it up for almost $300, but it sold. They sent me an offer for $200, and I took it. Very rare poster from a Dave Matthews Band fan, and it sold for $200 plus shipping on top. So they paid me $20 in shipping. So I already have poster tubes. I will put that in a poster tube and ship that out. That is everything that sold. Like I said, we had the two that we couldn't find. One is for sure going to be a refund because I don't know where that CD is. And I looked through all 500 of my new CDs, and I looked through half of my used CDs, and I didn't see it. So I'm going to refund that person their money. And the other person, I'm going to go and look and see if I can find one of those Bass Pro Shop hats and get that out to them if I can find one, which I should. The other thing of note, we're coming up on, like, this is probably the last week you can ship things out to people and get them to them before Christmas. So be aware of that. And then also on my feedback, I'm at 11,695. So I'm looking for the 5 more to get me over 11,700. But that is it for Hi-Fi Resale Shop here. I have pulled a couple of CDs that I saw while I was looking for all those, for that one CD I was looking for it. This George Strait Christmas CD, which is new. I'm gonna see why this hasn't sold yet. And then this Wicked CD. So that's really hot right now. So I'm gonna look at this listing and see why that hasn't sold. Other than that, I probably won't get to much listing today until maybe later in the evening. Due to so much time spent searching for things in my storage. But that's it. So we'll see you next time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Um, enjoy seeing everybody's comments. But we will see you next time. Peace.